Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And I still am working off a cold. So if you're new here, I like all things beauty related. I love to do reviews, try-ons, tutorials, how-tos, a whole bunch of different things, obviously surrounding makeup. So excuse my nasally voice. I just got over COVID and I still have some residual effects. I do have a video talking about my experience, and now I'm pretty much on the mend, and I just have these lingering effects of sounding clogged and nasally. So bear with me. I'm gonna keep it pretty casual today. I thought today would be a great video to do a tribute to Bite Beauty. A few weeks ago, they announced that they were closing their doors and the brand was shutting down, which is really unfortunate for the brand. And to have this happen, I feel like this is the third brand I've heard of closing. I'm sure there are more, and I'm sure it's because of COVID. So I actually put in an order and I tried to pick up their whole line, like whatever I could from the brand before they ran out of stock. Because it was 40 to 50% off, and then I found a coupon code. I will put it here for you and also put it in the description box below if it's still working. That gave me another 15% off, so what would have been like a $400 order ended up being around $150, which I was super excited because I got their foundation, which these are all things I have wanted to try and have been in my Sephora shopping cart at one point or another, and then they've just made their way out for something else. And so I felt a little disappointed that I was never gonna get to try the brand. We also have the powder, like this was pretty big when it came out, so was the foundation. I mean, the Bite Upswing mascara was like something everyone was talking about for a while. I'm really surprised it's not still something everyone's talking about, but I think with the rise of TikTok and Instagram right now, it's like Mac Stack is the new lash of the moment. But honestly, let's have a little bit of a revival for Bite Upswing, because this was a mascara that worked amazing. I got to try it in a little bit of like a sample size I had picked up with my Sephora points, but now I have the full size. So we've got that, and then I got a couple lipsticks. They're all very much on the pink side. I have one Bite product. I'm gonna go grab it. It's a really hot orange lip, so I didn't repurchase that obviously because I already have it in my collection. But I got a bunch of pinky tones, kind of nudes, things that I could use every day because I won't be able to repurchase this. I kind of wanted to have some nice pink lips for the summer because that's typically what looks good on me, something more neutral and then like pink toned. The vibrant colors, although I do like them, I have small lips and they just don't look as nice on small lips. So the neutral colors definitely are more up my alley. So I picked up a few of these, and then I also picked up their blush, which I had wanted for a while. I got it in the shade Watermelon Marg, and I don't think this was a pretty impressive blush. I think there was some other very competitive blushes that came out at the same time as this one. I did think the packaging was super cute. It's really like slim and compact. If I was gonna take the plunge and buy a bunch from the brand, I figured I might as well pick up the blush because you know I'm a liquid and cream blush lover, so we'll give this a try. Now I cannot get it to match up. Okay, let me grab that orange lip. The one I have is the shade Orange Fizz, and you can see that is a vibrant orangey lipstick. So let's just get the base going. Honestly, like, as much as this is a first impressions, at this point I will just state whether I like a product or not, because really, like, I won't have too much time to play with this and feature it on my channel again before I'm sure everything is sold out. If you like these kinds of videos, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It would help me out so much. So without further ado, let's start applying the makeup. We've got the Bite Beauty Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. I got the shade L40, which looks pretty, like if this is any indication of the foundation shade, it looks a little yellow and looks a little bit on the medium side, so I could have potentially grabbed the wrong foundation shade. So this is what it looks like here. Just from looking at it in the little tube here, it reminded me a lot of my Tarte BB Tinted Treatment 12-Hour Primer foundation. This says it's like a BB cream, but it actually has quite a bit of coverage. It's a bit of a moussey texture, and I actually really love this and have used it for years. It's a reliable one that I pack with me on trips, and I also use it a lot in the summer. It's definitely more on the matte side, so just looking at this in the bottle or in this tube, it kind of reminded me of it, but we'll see if the texture is actually similar. Okay, we're gonna just put this on the back of my hand first. It's gonna be a little yellow. On my hand, it definitely has a moussey texture. It's not sliding. It's not really doing much. It's just keeping its form and staying in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of dot it. Yeah, I definitely got a shade that's too deep for myself. How sad will this be if it ends up being one of my favorite foundations? Okay, I'm just gonna use a brush and blend it out. Honestly, if I was a tad darker, this would be a little bit closer to matching me. I'm sure peak summer, this will look really nice. But right now, I can tell it is slightly too dark for me. It's blending out really, really nice. It's definitely giving a blurred appearance. I really have a feeling I'm gonna like this a lot. It is reminding me a lot of the BB cream from Tarte. Okay, we need a bit more on the forehead, but first impressions, I can tell this would have been a foundation I would have loved. Okay, so I really only needed to go in with a bit more on my forehead, but that was pretty much 1.5 like squeeze. I'm very happy with how it looks. I really like the coverage. It's definitely feels like very nice and soft and like satiny. It almost feels like I don't need to like powder it too much. I would say I definitely still need to powder it, but it feels really nice and soft on my skin. I feel like it's blurred it. It's definitely making it look a little bit more matte, and I really like that moussey texture because I find it's really easy to work with because it gives me the kind of coverage I'm looking for, but it blends the way I would like a liquid to blend. So a little bit more full coverage, but easier to blend. It's a really nice balanced foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and conceal just using my LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer, and then we'll come back with the cream blush. Wow, that concealer blended so easily on top. Oh man, I'm actually pretty disappointed I have not tried this sooner. My skin's looking so good. Oh wow. I was kind of hoping not to like it so I could feel like I wasn't missing out on something, but now I'm like, yeah, you definitely missed out on something nice. I'm a little late to the game, unfortunately, but yeah, Bite Beauty. This is such a sad day. All right, let's do the Watermelon Marg blush. So this is their Bite Beauty Daycation Whipped Blush, and I went with something a little bit different than the colors I've been doing recently. Been doing a lot of peaches and oranges. I think it's nice to go back to some mauve shades, some pinks. So this is the shade Watermelon Marg, and it looks so nice and gonna look really nice with cool toned colors like the blue dress I've got on right now. We're gonna put this on the back of the hand first. People were saying it was hard to come out, but again, it says whipped blush, so it looks whipped and moussey. That's what I would expect. We'll go on with one of these brushes. It spreads out really nicely. Oh my goodness. That color. So it feels really like wet and cooling on my face, but the color payoff is quite light. Like I feel like there's a lot on the brush right now, and a lot on my face, but it doesn't look super crazy. That is a really, really pretty color. Wow. So there's definitely still a bit left here, but I like the color that I've got going on right now. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I need to pick up some more colors. Hopefully they are still in stock. Like I feel like this is makeup that I could do very quickly if I wasn't talking. Very effortless too, so great if you're new to makeup. I also believe the ingredients are on the clean side. Let's get into the powder. So this is the Changemaker Flexible Coverage Pressed Powder. I have the shade Light. This is the box it comes in. Yeah, you get like a soft little powder puff. Honestly, I'm not a fan of these. The only one I like is the Laura Mercier one because it feels more like a legit powder puff that you can press the powder in. And then this is the compact, which you've already seen me use to apply my blush. And then you open it up and there's your powder. Really nice and simple. I actually really like the color of this. It's kind of like a soft, creamy pink. And then the shades there on the bottom. So light one is what I got. I think this is gonna match me perfectly. So I'm gonna go in and just make sure if there's any creasing, I press it out. Just a little bit. Not a lot. And then I'm gonna go in with a big brush. Just work it in and start to apply. It's looking really good on my skin. Pretty happy with it. I mean, it's a powder. What can I say? It's not super powdery when I put my brush into it. And it's giving me a more like matte finish. And it's definitely like blurring out my pores here and here and on my forehead. And everything feels nicely set. So cute. Something nice to travel with. Now before we get into mascara and the lip products that I have here, I'm gonna hop off camera, do my eyebrows and my eyes, and then I'll come back to talk about these. Okay, so we have the eyes done. I just used the Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade 3. It's a pomade. And then I also used the Natasha Denona Retro palette right here. And I focused mostly using this shade right here all over the crease. And then I want to mixture of these two on the lid. And then I use this darker brown right here as kind of like a little liner and definer. Keeping kind of with the plummy purple tones. Now we're gonna go in using the Bite Upswing. This is the packaging it comes in, and it says it's a full volume mascara. And then this is the full size one. I have to say I really love like the copper rose gold look of this. Feels very chic, very expensive. Then when you pull it out, that is the wand. It is a mega sized wand. Now for my small eyes, it can be a little difficult to use this, so I have to be cautious or else it will go to the top, but I'm going to be very careful and apply this. So you can see the difference from one lash to the next. I'm gonna add one more coat. Wow, that's some mega volume. I feel like my lashes look so long, very defined. I don't know, I feel like people should still be talking about this one. It's a really good mascara. How short our memories are here on YouTube. So far this is the completed look. We need to add a lip and we will be done. I'm really enjoying how everything is looking so far. My skin looks really amazing in person. I'm hoping on camera it is as well. I love the cheek, like this combination, so nice together. Really enjoying it, and I'm definitely going to be keeping this front and center on my vanity here. Mascara, I already knew I liked it. I am happy to have it back in my collection because I'd finished my mini size. And now let's play with lips. So I have 3 of the Power Move Soft Matte Lipsticks from Bite. You can see them here. The shades I got are Pomelo, Praline, and Sugar Buns. So let's start with Pomelo, which looks to be a really nice pink. This is the tube it comes in, or the lipstick bullet. It's this soft matte kind of gray color. I really enjoy. And then when you open it up, that is the lipstick, which looks to be very bright, but I do enjoy pinks at this time of the year. The color is applying very streaky. It does feel soft. I just don't know why it's showing up very like streaky on my lips. That's about as good as it's gonna get. So I feel like this shade I may need to try with a lip liner, because on my lips is just looking a little bit patchy. I'll just come a little closer and show you. You can see like on the top here there's a little bit of streakiness, and on the bottom it just doesn't feel super creamy. The color though, I really like it. I feel very like Barbie doll with this color, like a Barbie doll with the pinks and the blues. So hopefully I can try this with a lip liner and it will look better. Comes off nicely. It does feel like nourishing and hydrating, and it does leave clearly a bit of a stain. Kind of has like a vanilla taste to it. This is the shade Praline. It's definitely more of like a mauve-y nude. Let's see how this one applies. Okay, a lot more even. I'm pretty sure this is like really close to my natural lip color. And it's kind of got like a cake bakery scent to it. No, it smells like fresh waffle. If you've ever gone to like an ice cream parlor where they make their own waffle cones, that's what this smells like. Oh, it's so good. I want to eat it, and I also want a waffle. That color, I really liked how bright the Pomelo shade was, but this one, a lot more even, probably because it's a bit of a deeper tone. Feels really creamy. Can't attest to whether these are long wearing or not. I will find out today, but I really like this color. It's so cute, so feminine. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the pinks right now. Definitely a nice color for me. All right, the last shade we have is Sugar Buns. It's a little bit deeper. I think this shade applied the most even out of all of them. And even though these are all matte, they do feel kind of creamy. I feel slightly drying as well, but I mean, they're matte lipsticks, so I feel like I could comfortably wear this and go about my day. And if I wanted to make it a little bit more hydrating, I could just add like a clear gloss to it. So this is Sugar Buns. I like the color as well. I think Praline is probably my favorite. You can see it's slightly more mauve-y, whereas this is a little bit more of a berry tone, but still very, very beautiful, very wearable. Let's try and add Pomelo on top and see what that does. Just kind of brightens it up a bit. Feels really nice on the lips. I think this is where I'm gonna leave it. It also has that nice cool undertone, so it makes my teeth look a little brighter than they are. So Bite Beauty, wow, there was so many hits here. I liked everything I tried. I don't think there's anything here that I have a regret purchasing. It's too bad they never came out with a concealer, because I feel like I would be all over that as well. They do have a liquid liner. I'm really not a liner kind of girl. I'm sure you've noticed by now. I have my few that I stick to and that work for me. So I didn't venture out and buy another one that would just sit there and I wouldn't use. I honestly feel like I'm going to use all of the products I have today. I'm going to look into possibly picking up a lighter shade of the foundation, and then also some more of the blushes, because I actually really enjoyed that whipped formula. I don't know why people didn't like this as much as I do. Like, it's very unique. Do I have anything that's like this? No, I really don't. I actually think I'm gonna pick up coconut rum as well, because why not? I'll just get them all. And maybe I'll try out the primer. I am on the hunt for something a little bit more hydrating, but that's pretty much it. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun filming today. I love my makeup. I feel like this is a makeup look I could wear every day and be pretty happy in it, feel very confident. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoy the makeup look I came up with, what you're thinking about. Oh, I totally forgot to mention the mascara. I might even be buying a backup of this because I know I've enjoyed it, and it's the type that doesn't transfer down. It makes my lashes look nice and big, so definitely something if you're on the hunt for another mascara or looking for one. It is discounted. Everything is on sale at the Sephora website, and I will also link everything down below, including that Bite Beauty discount code that I had. So without further ado, I will end it here. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are. I love you all so much, and thank you for watching. Bye.